Famcast Media, bitch!
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Every time I pine, I'm afraid. Close now before it starts to decay. Loving you is hard as hell. We take it back as hard as you sound. Tell me why. Tell me why. Every time I try and let me down. I can see we're getting nowhere now. If we part this time, it's for good. Only you hear this might work. It might have worked. So tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. It's all I want, but you, not you. It's not for 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 you. And tell me why.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end.
You're listening to Pigs Radio, broadcasting live from a secret location in Compton, California. The talk show that makes psychiatrists see other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists, other psychiatrists.
Other psychiatrists. It's Sunday night. You know what that means. You're now tuned in to the longest reigning podcast in the PigzNiverse, PigzRadio.
Yes, sir. Down here in the beautiful city of Compton.
I need to get a Compton drop. I don't know why I don't have one.
A what?
A Compton drop? Like a beer, but like Compton.
Is there like
Like a sample?
Yeah. Need that.
For sure.
I don't know why we don't have that.
I was gonna say, like, is there like an official blip of it, or
I'm sure
like
we
the city?
Yeah, man.
Did you have like
Compton.
copyright issues or anything?
I mean, there's copyright issues everywhere.
Yeah, we get hit every day.
I don't know. I don't remember what videos. I got to go back in time and go watch Pigs Radio, which anyone can do. If you miss an episode, go back. You can hit the hyperlink, that super link in our Instagram bio, or just the YouTubes or the Twitches, and we're across everything.
Wherever you're at, we're there.
And
Every Sunday night.
whatever videos I was playing, obviously we always play music from the guests that we've had in the past. So someone's making it big because we got flagged for whatever the fuck we played last week.
Really?
Yeah, so shit's changing, man.
We had Mailed Tears,
Uh-huh.
and then we had
Rare Hearts.
Rare Hearts.
Was that it? I think that was it.
That's about it.
Oh, no, we played a third song. I forgot what we played.
I don't recall.
You don't recall. Well, not recalling as always, you could always follow him down his rabbit hole. Zack Rabbit Lopez no longer plays video games online. I can see why. We added a brand new addition to the studio. Okay, we got ourselves a little Marvel vs. Capcom stand-up arcade machine up in this motherfucker now. And I let Zack play one game, and then I joined, and I I don't know why you still have pants on.
Well, you could meet me at Marvel vs. Capcom all you want. That's fine. I could read and speak.
Oh, wow. Okay, throw the dyslexia my way. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Don't forget to check out all of Zack's 10,000 projects that he's in. June Clivis and the Diddy Boys and good old Swine. We seen you perform very stiff, I keep saying, with your dad bod. It was great at the Whiskey O Go-Go. Good times, man. Good times.
Well, come out this Saturday.
Where at?
The Cochrane Club
Ooh.
out in Bell Gardens. That's the American Legion. I forgot what street it's on, but it's in Bell Gardens. This Saturday, I'll be playing with June Clivis and the Diddy Boys. Also alongside the Howlin' Roosters and the Rockets. DJ Lawless will be spinning the tunes and shit in between. So it's going to be a good time.
There you go.
This Saturday.
For all the Billies out there, come do some
yeah.
Billy things out at the Cochrane Club.
Yeah.
I used to do shows out of that place a long time ago. Shout out to Karen, wherever you're at, Karen. Last time I ever saw her, she was bartending at one of the hotels in Disneyland.
Yeah.
One of those things. But it's all good, man. You want to follow me, Mario81, across the PigzNiverse. Again, why do you do this to me? You know why? Because you're a fucking bitch. And I love you, Zack. I really do. But Zack likes to make a lot of noise. He likes to disrupt the class, if you will, and get our attention by bringing chips and crushing bottles, apparently.
Yeah.
All right, Zack.
Yeah, these are good.
Yeah, you like them? Oh, you see? Oh, that's even like louder on her side.
Yeah. Well, she brought it up.
There's a whole industry that ASMR and shit.
Yeah. Zack snuck in between his ass cheeks last week a bag of fucking chips. Like
sunflower seeds.
Oh, sunflower seeds.
Wow.
And you ate them the most disgusting way possible, where he filled up both of his cheeks like a chipmunk and just started spitting them all out.
I pack one side and then just move the seed over, eat it, collect a few and then spit it out.
Wow, that is some technique.
Yeah.
Respect that.
Oh, who are we speaking to right here, Mario?
Oh, that's right. We have a guest today because it wouldn't be Pigs Radio without some awesome guests, awesome music headed our way live from the Pigs stage. This is episode 485, trucking our way to 500, which I don't have anything built for 500. I think it's just going to be like another episode? Maybe remembrance episode. I know we do those every year or some shit.
Nah,
No?
500's big. We gotta.
We got to do something?
We gotta do it.
Fuck, I gotta get off my ass and plan some shit.
We'll take it back to boomers.
Sure. Maybe not, but this is episode 485, and we have the one, the only. I don't want to mispronounce this because I'm very dyslexic. Rachel Mintz.
That's it. You got it.
Yeah, Zach. See, Zach always
Yeah, we
wishes
need
bad
sound
things.
effects.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That was the wrong button. I was trying to hit this one
There you go.
to get points. Rachel, thank you for coming down by
Thank you for
yourself.
having me.
You are brave.
Really?
You
Think
are
so?
brave. I think so. I mean, we've had some brave individuals come down, but you are here. You are very bright. I saw you from across the freeway as you were entering with your neon 80s shirt, and I love it. Thank you for coming down to Pig Studios.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm having a good time.
There we go. That's what Pigs is all about. Having
yeah.
good times, hanging out, becoming good friends. Gonna get to talk and do some music while we were doing the sound check. And it's crazy, but it's always my favorite part because then I get to see
Really?
what it is the bands are gonna bring. I like adjusting. Obviously, when we first started, it's all over the place. But then we kind of fuck, here's art. Here's some fucking beautiful things that are being mixed together for your ears, for some eargasms, and yeah, Zach, I'm looking at you with some eargasms.
I'll mix some other things for you.
Oh, shit. All
For
right.
your other orifices.
Speaking of which, shout out to everyone joining us across the PigzNiverse. D, all the way from D, Jersey. He is the king of the D's out there in New Jersey.
East Coast.
D's Coast. Apparently, D says that Zach has a new ass video. Zach likes to take videos of his ass and
Really?
share them with the world.
Oh,
do.
like on social media and shit?
No.
Just with
in
friends.
just in text?
Just
Yeah.
in friends,
Oh,
yeah.
because you wanted to get around? Because you know that if you'll text send it some friends and it'll get around underground?
Maybe.
Like the underground tip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what you want, Zach? You want to be underground ass famous?
I am not against it,
Okay.
but that is not the intention.
Oh, okay. What is the intention?
I just think it's funny. I enjoy it.
Wow.
I'm sure the Moz Garage thinks it's funny. They're listening in all the way from Utah, holding it down. The Pigs Army out there
Oh, yeah.
with Steven Polanco. Hey guys, what's up, Pigs? Send us some shirts. We need to make some shirts, man. Really do.
I'll send you some ass.
Oh,
You should put on a shirt.
Hey.
hey, we should put your ass on a shirt.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Why haven't we done that?
I don't know. Let's get on that shit. Well, you know what? It's a new era for Pigs, so we need to get out some new merchandise. I haven't printed any shirts in a long time.
Well, I mean, we could bring back the old merch. That was nice merch. But
I-
we could have 3
Oh,
designs.
yeah, there we go. We get a couple new things out there, so we'll
Yeah.
get on that.
Yeah.
So shout out to everyone joining the conversation. You guys can always call in at 909-475-7449. The last 4 spells out pigs. So
With a Z.
With a Z. Hard Z, guys. Don't forget. Hard Z. Rachel, you popped up in my feed, and I clicked on the video, and I loved what I heard. And I needed you to come down and come talk to us. And this was I think we've been talking for a couple months, I think, at least to kind of...
Yeah.
I've been
Lead
waiting
up.
for this moment to happen, and you are here. So thank you once again for coming down.
Anytime. Thank you so much for having me again.
Tell us a little bit about your musical journey. Well, actually, even before we get to that, normally we do icebreaker. I already told you who you are, but introduce yourself to the PigzNiverse.
Okay.
What you kind of do, and now that you're officially part of the Pigs, we either have to get a little squeal like a little piggy, or a
Okay.
good old pig's call.
Oh,
Oh shit, that came out really quick and really fast.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the best pig sound. Come on.
Woo, that was quick. Love it.
Oink, oink.
Yeah?
It's a little played.
Yeah. They've done that here. They've done it here.
Yeah.
Oink, oink. Okay. Yeah, so I'm Rachel Mintz. I am originally from Miami, Florida. I've been living out in LA for a while. My background is mostly fronting bands like hard rock, punk, like a little bit of hardcore. As I was saying earlier, I was one of my bands was with Dave Sender of Union 13, which is like a local kind of, I guess,
Big deal around here.
I guess so. And yeah, I just kind of had a hiatus and life things happen. And then I went through, some things and started to write on my own, which like I didn't really do too much of before that. Like it was always a collaborative thing with the bands. And so, I actually had my solo debut right before, like literally months before lockdown, like before the pandemic hit.
Okay.
And so all like that was all through like the pandemic, and then I just recently started to release singles in preparation for an album due out later this year. Maybe like a month or two.
All right.
Something like that.
On the way. Hot off the press.
Yeah.
COVID helped a lot of people. Did it help you prepare? I mean, or not?
I mean, I think one thing that was good about it, because I was so like getting back into it and like, on my own, like it's sort of like, because nobody could play and stuff, I guess it sort of leveled the playing field in some ways. I guess I wrote and did things. I don't know. I was kind of like depressed too, but this album has been like a long time coming. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I think it was fine, I do feel like in that's like the one sense it may have helped me out, is that it just sort of leveled the playing field with
Everyone else, either
all the artists. No one could tour, like
people either
no one was
stopped
putting out music,
completely, or they got creative and kept doing whatever they were doing, and then just a lot of new artists out there being born because now they had time to kind of want to do what they wanted
That's
to do.
true.
So that was kind of cool. Well,
I
I
had
mean,
other things going on.
sounds like a lot, and it sounds like this album's probably going to reflect a lot of that.
Yeah, for sure, yeah, all types of big life things on the album.
Nice. And I'm sorry, this is your first official album, or is this?
This is my first like solo album. I released an EP, a couple singles, and now I'm releasing a full album. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't necessarily like, it was like kind of like, oh, you don't need to release albums anymore and just like do singles, and I just sort of grappled with it because I don't know that I care. Like I know we're supposed to, and I do, but it's like you can make your own album. Like even if you don't release like an album and they're like, oh, just release singles now, like you can create a playlist like of your favorite artist if you want, and just have your favorite songs on there as opposed to the album format. So I'm not like married to the album format, but like people are like, oh yeah, no, you should release now. I'm like, whatever. This is what I'm doing. I went back and forth with like how I was going to release and had some advice, and ultimately it's like, this is how I'm doing it. So I'm actually very excited for the next two singles. One of the songs that I'm going to be performing is one of the singles that's coming up.
Ooh.
And boom.
Exclusive.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
I mean, are you performing these new tracks live now?
Yeah, the majority of my set is new stuff.
Okay. Hell yeah. Where can we catch you performing?
I will be headlining. I think I'm the headliner at Resident in the Arts District on August 16th. Please come. Make some noise. And yeah, I'm still looking for that third act like I was telling you about. And it's gonna be an all women lineup. And yeah, Resident's a great spot, good sound. Like I've always had fun there. Have you guys been over there?
I have not.
It's really cool. They have
I've
a really
heard of it.
nice outdoor area,
yeah.
and it's really nice.
We'll put out the
parking, fucking parking.
Okay, that's very important.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, because the Arts District, so it's like a little off in the cut,
Yeah.
I get it. We get it. But we need to go out there and come support. I'm sorry, what day was that again?
August 16th.
And where can we buy pre-sale tickets?
You know what? I don't know.
Sure. Okay.
But I'm sure if you went to Resident, or you could just, probably show up day after, because I don't have the full bill yet, but I really got to get to that. I've had a lot going on.
So are you booking these shows? And like, are you?
I reached out to them just because I'm not going to like, the setup I'm going to have a DJ and a drummer I decided on. Like, I really grappled with that. What kind of live setup I want to have. But like having a full band is just like really expensive and like annoying. And so I've sort of I hate to say this because I feel like I'm outing myself so bad right now. But like, I've just kind of poo-pooed like the DJ and the vocal thing. But I think in the right venue, it can be really fun and intimate actually. And I think if I add a drummer to the mix, it'll bring that like energy. You know, it's like
Hold on.
really, who really cares about the strings?
What does that mean? I poo-pooed a DJ.
I poo-pooed it.
I trust me, Zach. I was stuck there too, but I was gonna wait for her to get done and then circle back to that.
Don't you have a pooping sound effect in there? Come on.
I don't have.
should.
I know we should have a pooping sound
On
effect.
pigs?
I know, right? I don't think we talk about poop enough on this show.
Talk about ass though.
No, a lot of
Well,
ass.
my ass.
Yeah.
You love his ass. He loves Zack.
I mean, I don't love it, but it's just it's shown and it's
You feel familiar with it.
yes,
And
exactly.
like,
yes,
right,
yes.
like
It's
a-
like
right, sure.
like an
Old
old
friend.
yeah,
Right,
like an
got
old
it.
friend that you try not to run into too often. Like,
But
yeah.
you don't have that sound effect. I'm really into the sound effect.
We got let's see what else do we have on here.
You need it, but
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll just do it. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, that's fun. Oh, I want all that. I want all the clapping.
Oh my.
You could do that one too. The whole time I'm performing.
Shut the fuck up, Manny.
That one's for Zach.
That would
And
be
Maddie.
good for someone
Fuck
doing
you!
a bad performance.
Aw,
No,
it's not gonna be a bad performance.
not me. I'm saying if somebody else had
Oh
one.
yeah. I mean,
Sorry.
really quick, you're talking about your performance and the kind of music. Obviously, we opened up the show a little bit different. Tell us a little bit about that track that we got.
Oh
that we
yeah,
listened to.
so I don't have any new full length videos for my new material. That will be coming at some point. But that was just a live version I did of a song from my debut EP, and yeah, I'm really happy with how it came out. It was directed by Anthony Sylvester, who does work with all types of artists. I'm drawing a blank, but IDK and I don't even know. Lots of different people. He's great. He also did the other video I'm gonna show, and I'm really happy how this came out. It's not like he does like hip hop and stuff and cool like vibey stuff. So this is like very cinematic for him, and it just came out so well.
It's well produced. The track itself is just so insanely. What's the right word I'm looking for? It brings you into the track, and it's almost like an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, and then you're saying that this is the piano version, so there's a different version, so which means that this is the more intimate version.
Yeah. Yeah, I think people maybe resonated with this and this version in some way, which I was originally just going to do a video, but actually an industry person suggested that I make it, like, put it as a track, like, release it as a track, and I didn't even consider that. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe we weren't thinking that the audio would come out the way it did, and it would come out as professional as it did. Like, I don't really know what inspired me to do this, but...
Oh, so this is like the take. Like it wasn't like pre-recorded and you just went back and tried to play.
Am I supposed to tell all the fucking secrets right now?
You
on
can
the
say
fucking
whatever.
Podcast?
Yeah, why not?
I thought this was like fake it till you make it time. What are you talking about?
Nah, we're raw down here.
No,
Raw
we did. I
and
recorded it
naked.
in studio, and then magic of Hollywood.
You couldn't even tell. No, that looks good.
Don't tell anybody, you guys. Shh.
Yeah, no.
I'm still believing that
The song's really fucking hard to sing and hard to play.
Yeah.
At the same. I'm not supposed to tell anybody that though. Like my co-producer, like whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna stop spilling the beans
don't
because I have
tell
a fucking
anybody.
big mouth.
It's fine. Don't tell anybody.
I have a really big mouth.
But
I could play like a little snippet for you here if you had a piano.
yeah, I can pull one out.
I really do have piano.
Do you really?
No, I have
Yeah.
a piano at home, but like, I'm just saying that. Oh, you have a piano here?
Zach, you're so
keyboard?
you're so surprised. Yeah, I have everything here except for drums. I don't want drums here.
I'll bring them over.
Don't want them.
Whatever. Anyways, yeah, no, it was done really well. The way it was recorded, the way just everything, all the
you so much.
B-roll, the way that he
Yeah.
put it in there. You know, all the different angles and shots, and like we were saying.
Shout out to Anthony Sylvester.
Yeah.
I'll send him this clip because I think I kind of I can be a little bit like I guess of a diva and very reactive, which is something I'm working on. So sometimes I'll be like just critical, mostly because it's me, mostly because it's me, and I have my insecurities looking at myself. It
Right.
doesn't really have anything to do with him. And then like I watched it a few times, and like, wait a minute, this is great. And I was like, Anthony, I love this. This is great. So I hope that Anthony knows that how much I love this. And honestly, like somebody commented on it when I put it on social media. They were like, you know, if you're ever feeling like down about yourself or whatever with music, like rewatch this.
Yeah.
And like now that I'm watching it and haven't seen it in so long, it just like makes me think of like what she said. And I'm just like, wow, like, because I don't necessarily give myself opportunities to like be proud of myself all the time very often.
Yeah.
So when I can get those moments where like, wow, like, okay, like I do like that.
Yeah.
You know, and also as a musician, you know, like when you watch things later, you get a very different perspective from when you were in it.
I was just about to say that. And that's one thing that like I have had trouble with is creating something and then letting it go. You know, because I get stuck in there, I get over, you know, fixated on it, and it's like very critical of every little piece of anything in there. You know, it's like it has to be perfect, but a lot of the things that I tend to notice are very minute that most people would not even take in.
Right.
You know.
Oh yeah. Well, that's how I am with mixing. I'm like crazy with mixing. I get very like, and like, you know, I had this issue releasing Past Go that it was quiet. It just sounded quiet. Like it was the only song of the songs I released. I think it's like the frequency of the bass or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to change it, and it was like just this slog, and I just released it, and the song was doing well, and I'm just like, fuck, like I actually changed the master. You can just go into your distributor and just change the song anytime you want, as many times as you want, which I didn't realize. So I kept putting like different masters like over and over again until I had the right one, because I had like other different mastering engineers trying to like fix the problem. And it just sounds quiet. It just sounds quieter for some reason. And then actually somebody that I work with, Beformer, which is like an independent label, and he has this artist, Scoobert Dubert, who has a podcast, and they talked about that like phenomenon of why some songs sound quieter, even though they're the same, you know, at the same volume. It's just kind of yeah. So anyway, I'm going off because I'm stoned. So if you just let me keep going, I will just.
That's fine.
The awesome thing is that how intricate you get with it. It's just not like, hey, I'm gonna pay someone to bring me like some melody, some tone. Like no, like you are into your music, and that's awesome. Because I mean, once again, I've talked to bands where like, yeah, this person does this, yeah, we all kind of vibe, and like you said, you were working collectively before, and now you're not. Now it's all what it is you want your art to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
it's very different, and it's funny because, you know, when I tell people that I'm an artist or whatever, like people always are just like, and I know it's because I'm a woman. They're just like, oh, so you're a singer? Like you're a singer, you know what I mean? And I'm like, actually, I'm not just a singer. I'm also a writer. I'm a composer. I'm a producer. I'm a multi-instrumentalist. So I'm not just a singer. I don't mean to sound like defensive and bitter, but it is something that I get a lot. It is a male-dominated industry. And so, yeah, it's definitely hard doing it on my own. I'm very, very lucky to have connected with Ian Cross, who did the majority of co-produced, and engineered the majority of my music. And really just believed in me. Anyway, I kind of lost track, but yeah, he helped me a lot.
I hope you're proud of all of the things that you just said, because like I could tell you, of 90% of the musicians that I know, yeah, they play whatever they play, but do they play multiple instruments? No. Do they write their own stuff? No. Do they, you know, produce and record it as well? Definitely not. Then on top of that, once they do that, they market it, you know, put it out there, and then put the shows together that they play on. No, like nobody does this. I mean, you know, these are things that people learn. I learned because I didn't know how to go about it, who to talk to. So I figured it out because I needed to do it. You know, my bands, no one knew how to do it, so we had no guidance.
Yeah.
I did it. And I mean, I don't know how you did it, but I mean, you're doing it. you know. So
beyond doing it, man.
no, yeah, like I said, just
you guys are
nobody knows
very
how to do
kind.
these
Thank
things.
you.
Yeah, so I hope
Yeah,
you're
I
proud
have
of
some.
it.
I thank you. I really appreciate that. Like I said, it's hard. It's hard when you're like in this like headspace of like I want to quit music every single day,
Mhm.
and just like, but I'm gonna keep doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Right. To stop and smell the roses.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll get these messages from people saying the kindest things to me about my music that like really anybody would want to, you know what I mean? Like where is the validation? You know, like when is the validation going to be? And I think a lot of artists want validation. Like I feel like I'd be lying if I said I didn't want that in some way. But I don't know where that ends, you know what I mean? And then said ultimately it has to come from internally.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like ultimately, like that's where it has to come from.
Right.
So
You have to be happy with the stuff and
Yeah.
be good with it and letting it go.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
and
I think
both
it's
is pretty good if you can
yeah.
have both.
yeah. I think it's because you don't think about it. You don't look at it like that. You're just the artist. You create, you put it out there, and it's like, let's just do.
Right.
You know, so you don't have well, I'm not gonna say you don't have the time. I mean, but at least for me, like I don't reflect on what I've done, how far I've come, and the fact that people do enjoy it. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like, you know, I'll play shows here in LA or we'll go on tour in another city, and people know who I am. They know the
Watch
words
out.
to my music. You know,
Is
and
that
it's-
Zack with that ass? Is that what they're saying?
yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, I've done these things, and it's like, for me, it's still a shock when, like you said, someone reaches out and you get that validation. It's
Yeah.
like, whoa, you know who I am? Like, just that is enough.
Yeah, I know.
For me to feel
like
good, you
somebody
know?
wrote to me. Oh my god, I just burped. I'm sorry because I
You're
had
all-
Heineken.
you're
it's like
all
my
good.
third burp. This really talented artist started following me, and like I followed him back because his art's amazing.
Mhm.
I for some reason have like some really talented, fucking crazy talented visual artists, like painters, following me. And I followed him back, and he's like, I can't believe you followed me. I'm like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
cause you're a great artist. Like, yeah. So I want to see what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's funny because I don't ever think of, I'm always just like, I always feel like a fraud all the time.
That's that.
Fake it until you make it.
No, that's that imposter syndrome.
Totally.
Look at
Yeah,
you, Zack, knowing things in words.
Yeah.
Put them together. I like that, Zack. Zack's on his A game today. I dig that, Zack.
I don't think you realize how much shit I know and like what I could bring here. But the only thing is, like, we talk so much shit that a lot of it does not come out, or it's not able to fully, you know.
The shit talking doesn't allow you to get it out, Zack.
No, I don't. Here's the thing: there's a lot of conversations we have that, like, if out of context, can look so bad because of the fact that, like, half of my points I can't fully like develop here because it gets fucking shit on half the time. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Aww. Because you're a bitch.
No, use a bitch. See, that's where it's at. See?
But I love you, Zack. So I refollow up with some, affirmation to let you know that you are loved.
Yeah, yeah.
But you a bitch. But yeah, well, we'll get back to that, Zack. We'll get back to that.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's take a quick break because in the forum they were asking online about the jump from Miami to LA.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll ask that a little bit more in depth. Let's take a quick little break.
What is this?
This is another video. Tell us about this one. By the way, this is all like cinematic as fuck.
This is also Anthony, and this is a single I came out with, like, I feel like during the pandemic. Yeah.
All right. During the
Silly
pandemic.
Wait. Oh, this is a collaboration with DS Blade, who's incredibly talented. You should check out his music.
We'll be right back. Check this shit out.
I don't wanna seem to shrink my mind, but I'll sit up on my face and fall and play anyway. If I seem to start to fall behind, maybe it's because I planned a secret getaway. I don't wanna see a single sign, but I don't love it all what I discover anyway. Please leave me up upon my shrine and I'll wither away and
Listen to Pigs Radio and Mario 81.
Surprise, Mario.
Listen, babies. Listen to Pigs Radio, Mario 81.
Why?
Wow, that's cool. How'd you get that?
Well, we always ask the question on the show, is that Jason Statham or not?
Oh, that's funny.
I always want to say yes in my dear heart, but we get a lot of no's on here. But do you think that was Jason Statham? Do you want to listen again?
I don't.
Hello? Mr. Statham? Yes, this is him. I know we talked about getting you on Pigs Radio, but it's a little surprise you're on now. So if you don't mind saying hi to Mario and the best Jason Statham, can you just say, hey, babies, listen to Pigs Radio and Mario 81. Listen, babies. Listen to Pigs Radio, Mario 81.
Do you think that was Jason Statham?
Well, you want to know why I don't think it was?
Okay.
Because you said, is this Jason Statham? Like, who said, like, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, like, you know, maybe it's just like, it seemed like kind of like formal. Like you wanted people to know that, like, obviously there's Jason Statham. That's your intro. So that makes it seem like kind of a little sus. But how he sounded when he said it was pretty convincing.
Okay. So I think we're leaning on to the yes.
I don't know.
That's somewhere in the middle, Zach. Do we?
I don't know, does that even count? I'm gonna say no.
Okay. It happens.
No.
It happens.
Well, here's the thing.
In case you guys
So was
don't
it,
know,
right?
We don't
we're
know.
chicks,
What do you mean you
and
don't know?
love
We don't know.
listening to Pigs
How do you not
Radio.
know?
I mean, once again, I'm gonna say it was. That was Lock, Stock, and
Oh,
Two
you don't tell
Smoking
anybody.
Barrels.
Oh, okay.
That was, I forget what episode that was, but that was Jason Statham on there. I don't remember.
Huh.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. So like we lead into it like, you know, hey, is it? So
Right.
Kinda,
Is it really?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's not because we're trying to like persuade you or push you in any direction.
Like I honest to God want to know what you think. Like for real.
Yeah, 'cause we don't fucking know.
You know what we do know?
Well, who called him?
In case you guys
a buddy actually set that up for us. So he's claiming that it was him.
Oh.
But then, once again, that was a whole interview. You guys can look it up. Back in the
Really?
past.
And you just you go on the radio show every day, and your buddy, does he know that you're constantly asking if it's really him, the person that set it up?
Well, if he's my buddy and listening, he should know.
Wow.
So if he's not listening, it's all right. Tony Martin Blank, wherever you're at, under whatever rock you're under, doing Tony Martin Blank things. So,
Yeah.
but it's all good.
In case you guys don't know, we're chicks, and we love listening to Pigs Radio.
Welcome to PigzRadio.com. We got a lot in store for you, so strap on and bend over. Pigs Radio! Once you come, you won't let go. Pigs Radio! Sit right down and enjoy the show.
Pigs Radio, episode 485. Hanging out with Rachel and her crazy all over the place voice. By the way, you have such a strong voice. You are an amazing singer. You can control them sounds all. Oh fuck! It's just so good.
Oh,
Just
thank
so
you.
good.
Thank you so much.
When did you start singing?
Oh, yeah, I was always a bit of a performer as a child.
What?
I did I danced, acted, and sang. And so, yeah, I was in a pretty professional children's choir. We sang with like the best children's choirs
Okay.
over in Miami. And that was, there required a lot of discipline. And that made a big impact. So, I mean, I've been singing like forever, and my dad plays music, my brother plays music. So we were like kind of a family band like forever. We've been singing like the same fucking covers forever.
No shit.
But they're both really talented. My dad has an amazing voice. My brother's extremely talented and has his own music thing. Jeremy Mintz. I don't know if he has we'll see what his band is going to be end up calling. He's going to be so mad if he told me his band. He's just starting to do it. Anyway,
Okay,
he's
just starting.
But no, but I mean, he's a fabulous musician. He's just not doing it in this crazy way that I am.
Got it.
But yeah, so that definitely played a huge role. And yeah, I just, I actually used to act, not like anything like LA people, but that was like kind of my thing. And then I went to college and I was doing it a little bit in college, and like, I don't know, I just kind of lost interest, and then like realized with music, you know, I could not only perform it in however way I wanted to, but I could create it as opposed to like doing somebody else's piece. So that really drew me to it, just the wildness of music, and yeah.
Make it whatever you want to make
Mm-hmm.
it. That's what's up.
Yeah, so, and then I just moved out to LA like a crazy person and been here fucking ever since.
That's right. D was asking, so was it just, I need to be a musician, I need to come to LA, or why out this way?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a little bit of both. Like, I think music was a driving force, but I also like really wanted to leave Miami. And yeah, I just love California. I don't know why my family did not. We like talk because my dad got this like amazing job at Esalen, which is like, he's a psychologist, a retired psychologist, but it's on the coast of California, and it's like apparently in the 60s it was like right like around like the Sigmund Freud era, and like there was like orgies there, and it was like this thing, and like my dad got a job there, and my mom didn't want to go because she was like worried that he was gonna like
be at the orgy parties.
Like leave her, like, which was crazy because my dad has always been so in love with my mom, but so they didn't move to California, and like they ended up moving to Miami. Like to this day, my brother and I were like, why did you do that? Like, why didn't you just raise us here? Which is really funny. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to bag on my hometown.
I mean, there was an opportunity.
I feel more akin and more like this is my vibe here.
Yeah.
You belong here.
I love it here.
Were you guys already born when you got this job?
What do you mean?
Like you and your brother, were you guys were alive at the time that your dad got the job?
Oh, no. This is before we were born.
Well, because the thing is, if he would have taken that job, you might not be here.
That's true, because he would have been maybe impregnated someone with an orgy and had cheated on
Well,
my mom.
not necessarily that, but just like that becomes.
I mean, it could have happened.
Yeah, that becomes the butterfly effect. You know, everything. Your dad's entire story, his whole life would have been different just based on location. So, you know, location, the time that you were conceived,
right. And my
like,
my life experiences being in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Miami got some good old fucking arepas out there, though.
Yeah.
Love you some arepas.
There's definitely some good
some
good
food.
food over there, for sure.
I like to go out there to go eat. I like going anywhere to go eat, Zach.
I like to eat.
I know you do. Eat that ass.
Oh, it's every day.
It's always with the ass. Jeez. Every day.
Well, let's drop the ass, pick it back up, put it on the shelf.
Sure.
Anyways, silly weight.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it, because I was thrown for a little loop there, because it sounded nothing like the first track that we listened to.
Yeah.
And you said it was a collaboration. Let's talk about it. Tell me like what came. We got.
Yeah, DS Blade is kind of, I guess, like, synth. He's got a real like synth pop kind of thing going. I found him over the pandemic through social media, and he lives in New York. He's very talented. He's actually about to release something big, but it's kind of top secret. So, yeah. But he's
the next Marvel Avenger. Nice.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about all that. That's a different thing. But yeah, I heard like I liked his shit, so this would be an example of top lining, which, if the listeners don't know, is when an artist gets an instrumental essentially and just writes vocals on top of it. And it's something that I don't really do, that I would love to do more of if anybody wants to send me an amazing track, because it comes the most naturally to me. It's very like easy for me to do. It just like I can just get it out like in one go. It's just very instinctive.
Right.
But crafting a song from its inception is a lot harder, which I can sometimes be lazy, and I don't want to do that. I would
totally
love to
get that. That's why we don't have videos up on these fucking things. One solid piece. But hey, look, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort.
And it's like coming up with a full instrumental track. I mean, we're talking about a whole band and then some, you know, especially with the kind of music I do. So it's not just like drums, bass, piano, you know, or keys and guitar and synthesizers or whatever. It's also like any little things you want to add. And so then like the mix. Yeah, it's just kind of excruciating. And I am very heavily involved in the, you know, I guess you would say the executive producer of my art.
As you should be.
I like letting people know that because people do not realize that, as I said earlier. But yeah, I definitely owe a lot to Ian. And you know, this is kind of like my old shit. So I'm just sort of like moved on from this. And I'm sorry that I don't have visuals for my new music. That would have been better preparation for this.
Sorry.
No, I'm saying not you. I'm saying would have been preparation for me because people have actually been asking for videos because I have some short format stuff on social media. And they're like, where's the full video? And I'm like,
Really good point of reference, though, because, I mean, obviously we're going to get some live performances tonight and some from the new tracks and from the new stuff coming out. So, I mean, good to see where this stuff, where you were at before. And
it's
then
kind of nice to look back because I don't, like I said, I don't really watch. I'm like, okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was.
No, it was good.
Yeah, no, I mean, well produced. I mean, sound great. I mean, the backing track's great. Vocals on top, just it worked. It was fun. You know, it's good stuff. And that's when I came across on you on the Instagram. I think that's where I found you. I was like, holy shit, like you're local, like yes. And that's how I get a lot of the bands now. I mean, other than going out and checking them out and stuff like that, but it's so much easier and convenient to see bands, to see how much effort. And I'm sure I came across the video and was like, oh, okay, fuck yeah. Like someone's actually putting some time and creating some really awesome shit. Like,
wow,
we gotta talk about it.
Thank you.
Talk about it. So.
Thank you. You never know how it's going to be received until it's out.
Yeah.
And so I really have a hard time with all of the bullshit that goes around being an independent artist with marketing and stuff. And I have a hard time with like the social media stuff, even though I do it, and just all the aspects that the business side can be sort of soul sucking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of felt with this new music, I really liked it, my new material. And I think that that's really important. And I think that that's something that came from wisdom in music for me is, you know, it's really important that you like your own music. Like,
yes.
would I, not even like, you don't even have to ask, like, would I listen to it? I mean, you create it and you're like, I would listen to this song. Like, I actually like this if I heard, like, you know, kind of be able to like step outside yourself. But like, that comes with like the feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that before, like when I was, you know, younger and doing music, that I realized that as much. And I think that that's helped with my songwriting. Just like, what do I want? Like, what do I want to listen to, you know?
Right.
It has to come from some kind of drive and passion to have that kind of eyesight at the very end. Like, exactly, what do I want? Do I want to be like someone else already, or I need to get and express my stuff out there the way I need to? So.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm all about being authentic to yourself and not being a copycat and following anybody. I mean, obviously, you draw influences from everywhere. You know, I mean, I could be writing a song and be talking to, you know, a co-producer or something and be like, you know, I want it to sound like this song. This is the vibe I want. Some famous song or whatever. You know what I mean? So for sure. But like having, you know, something where it's just completely just raw, you know, not calculated, or that's the best shit. We'll see if AI can do that.
Yeah, fuck you, AI. I need to try some of that shit, though. AI is going to take over the world. Spite Terminator is going to happen.
I know. I was thinking about that the other day, like, because it's like it's getting so much press, and like I feel like I kind of am. There's a part of me that's like excited because I'm like, if AI ends up being able to do everything, then that sort of frees us up to not have to be a slave to the grind. Maybe. I mean, I don't know how we'll make money, but maybe we'll live in some sort of like alternate universe where like, like capitalism is sort of simmered down, and I don't know, because I mean, what are we really going to do if artificial intelligence? It sounds like they can pretty much do anything.
Yeah.
Any industry. So, okay, I'm like, where's my popcorn? Like, what's going to happen here? This sounds interesting.
It's AI is taking all the jobs of writers and all artists.
That's just crazy.
No more. Fuck.
It's so weird. It's like, why not have AI be like lawyers or like, like obviously all the like things that they're already trying to take away and have robots do that are more like, whatever is like considered like, working at like CVS or like something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, self-checkouts
But like
now.
art, I mean, I hate to be like, oh, like I should be like this elite status because we're the artists. You know what I mean? But that's just insane. And like, yeah, my daughter wrote something, and like my partner was like, how do you know, like, what's it called? Why am I drawing a blank? Chat
GPT.
Yes, thank you. Didn't do it. Is that what it's called? That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank. So
No,
let's start
yeah.
it again. And just like, and I'm like, really? Is that what like kids are doing? He's like, hell yeah! Like that's what kids are doing now. They're not writing shit.
100%. Let me tell you, my fiance is going to school right now, and so there's like certain prompts and essays that she has to do, and she would ask me to do it, and like, there were a few that came up like close to the deadline, so I literally threw the prompt into Chat GPT, gave it like parameters of I need at least this many words, give me citations from these places, and it gave me the full thing. Like it did the assignment, and I was like, okay, this sounds like way too, I wouldn't say professional, but it's like,
doesn't sound like her.
I wanted to dumb it down because there's like just a lot of big words, and I was okay, reword this for me, make it more layman's, but add more, like give me more words. And so I've actually ran it through. I would say like rewrite this. I threw it through Chat GPT like twice.
Put the Puerto Rican filter on it or what?
Yeah, exactly. And then so like it cleans itself up enough to where it's not robotic. And from there, I would take that and throw it into a plagiarism checker just to make sure that it's not coming up with all this other shit.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of work not to do work.
Oh, no. I could do that in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got it.
It's just, it's crazy.
That new Marvel movie, show, Secret Invasion, the whole beginning sequence is all AI. And that was kind of like one of the first shows that are kind of doing that. So that's taking the jobs. I mean, obviously the writers are on the strike, and they've been on strike for, 2 months now? They just stopped production on Deadpool 3, and a bunch of fucking movies just stopped. So shit's about to get serious, and more people are joining. There's actors now, and with the writers that are all together. And
SAG-AFTRA.
Yeah. So I mean, shit's real.
I can't help but make it about me. But like honestly, like, musicians and like engineers and shit, like if only we had something like SAG or the Writers Guild.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous how whatever's like bad in like the film and TV industry, like divide that by like 100, and then you'll get to like where music is at. Specifically, I feel like for engineers and like artists, as far as like there's just no money to be made, and like it's just like you have to like spend money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's very hard to make money off music.
You can make money in music. The thing is, I don't think people really know how to do it. Because
can somebody help me figure that out? Because
you're right. No,
too many things already.
She's right, because people don't pay what these jobs should be paid.
No, 100%. But that's the other thing. But my thing is, people don't know that there's money out there that you can be collecting that no one knows. No one knows about. Because like you have your music, right? Then you throw it into
AI.
No. There's 3 different royalty databases, and then from there, one, you're getting your royalties from everything that it's being played on. So you could get money from this potentially, and then actually, so because you're doing a performance, you could actually get money from that as well. So what you do from there is I'd have to look up.
You talking about ASCAP and like BMI?
Yes,
Okay.
those. So from there, you could actually get your set list and submit it to them, and they'll give you royalties for performing.
I mean,
so there's that.
That's like not. That's not really a significant amount of money.
No, but it's more than a lot of people know. So like if
I mean, I'm with ASCAP, so
Yeah.
I don't really feel like I mean, you know, artists are losing money on tours now, even big
100%.
artists, and they're canceling tours.
Yes.
Shows people aren't buying.
Yeah, and all the fees, artists, you know, end up making like a much smaller piece of the cut. And like, you know, like my brother just said he saw St. Vincent and she just played with no band and just her on guitar, and he was like disappointed. And, like that's where it's at. Like she can't afford to like pay a band.
That's
I'm thinking
Live Nation and Ticketmaster and all that bullshit.
And so as far as I know, the artists that are actually making money that are not like really struggling right now, from what I hear, and because I'm still on like that very much lower level,
Right.
Is like brand partnerships or like having a perfume line. And so we're talking about the biggest artists in the world.
Oh yeah.
And they're not, even the biggest artists in the world are not making money from music. They're making money from these brand partnerships or having fucking lingerie or perfume or makeup lines.
Yeah.
I was just telling something
That's
today. Billie
Rihanna.
Eilish has a fucking perfume line.
Yeah.
That's so, like, it's not weird to me that like the other pop stars do, like the
Yeah.
Selena Gomez, but I'm like, I thought that she was like, I don't know, like I'm just surprised.
Maybe someone just approched them like,
no,
hey,
she's making money. Like that's how she's making money. You know what I mean?
Fuck,
Because they're losing
everyone
money
has-
on tours.
Yeah.
I overheard that Justin Bieber, the reason he sold his library is because he lost money on his last tour.
Wow.
Remember he like sold his library for like $80 million or something recently?
No, I didn't
And
hear
he
that.
lost money on a tour. Justin Bieber. It's like, okay, Justin Bieber's losing money on like what hope do any of us have? So, you know, and then there's like getting sync deals and like, you know, I guess like merch. I mean, you can try doing things like Patreon or like, you know, things like that. I don't know how well that really works. I think it's hard to find a way to monetize when it's free.
Yeah.
I mean, it's essentially free. All the music is free.
Right. But yeah, it doesn't make sense how these artists aren't making money when the tickets are like ridiculously like high these days.
Yeah, well, it's,
you know,
I mean,
but I was telling Mario because I played the Whiskey not too long ago, and you know I very much hate playing Hollywood because of, you know, the whole pay to play bullshit. He asked me like, why didn't you sell merch? There was merch everywhere. Other bands were selling merch, and I chose not to.
Where's my swine shirt, by the way?
I haven't seen them.
The fuck, Duke? Where you at?
And the big reason why I didn't was because the Whiskey does a merch cut.
Oh, that's such bullshit.
Yeah, and it's like that's where bands literally get their bread and butter from.
Yeah,
like,
fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I follow We Are Ma. I don't know exactly. I'd have to look at my phone, but it is a union. I'm gonna look at it because I think it's important for musicians to know about it.
Yeah.
Sign up right
And they are definitely trying to do things to get. Not really getting that service. I want to say it's We Are Ma, WEARE, MAUW. It's like musicians of allied union workers or something like that to like unionize, and so they like go after Spotify. They go after South by Southwest. They're going after the merch cut. You know, so yeah, because South by Southwest, the artists were all lose money, like hardcore lose money.
That's such a
and
shit
get paid
festival.
like nothing.
Really?
And they make millions and millions. They make, I mean, literally, it's turned Austin around, South by Southwest, and like to not compensate the artists and for them to lose money just to be able to like say they played it is just like
That's the thing right now. It's just the renown factor of it. So people want to play it because it's such a big festival. But like all the people that I know that have played there, they have such a shitty experience. They don't get paid. They're just not taken care of. You know, I've also heard stories of, oh, we're playing South by Southwest, but all they're doing is playing the sidewalk in front of whatever venue just because that's what they're doing because they can get away with it. You know, no. It's so South by is such a shitty fucking festival. It's upsetting.
Disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So it's just
Disappointing.
like, what is the? I hate to sound so doom and gloom, but I don't know, man. And now we got AI as a threat, so it's just like, dude, I don't know. I don't want to be so doom and gloom. I'm excited to perform tonight.
That's right. You're
One,
excited.
It's got to be like 1 foot in front of the other. I feel like when it comes to doing this, it's just 1 foot in front of the other. I can't. It's just like yes,
You just
have
keep
long-term
going.
goals, but yeah, like
You just keep
I'm
going.
doing this tonight. I'm doing the show in August. I'm working on like collaborations, album coming out. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
You just keep putting in the work, and then things happen, like people meeting on social media, and now you're here at Pig Studios, now a part officially of the PigzNiverse.
Yes.
And with that being said, we're going to take one more break, and we're going to get you live on stage right
God, oh my
now.
God.
Well, before we do that, where can we find you? And where can we get merch and all that good stuff?
Yes. Good question. Merch right now at the shows, but I'll be coming out with more merch. You can actually DM me on Instagram if you want merch. Rachel Mintz, Mintz. I will happily respond to your DM. If you're interested in merch, I have really cool shirts. You can actually find them on my Instagram. Mintz, first name Rachel, no AEL, RACHEL. Find me on Spotify and YouTube and all the big digital streaming services.
All of them. All right. Let's take a quick break. Zack's going to be on the hard cam. The roaming cam, I'm sorry. Get the Zack shots in.
You better get my angles, dude.
Get the
I'll get
angles,
all
Zack.
the angles.
Get them, Zack. We'll be right back.
Every time I find I'm afraid, close now before it starts to decay. Loving you is hard as hell. You take it back as hard as you sound. Tell me why. Tell me why. Every time I try, let me down. I can see we're getting nowhere now. If we part this time, it's for good. Only you heal this might work. It might have worked. So tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. Tell me why. It's all I want, but you, not you. It's not for you.
I'll tell you why, because it's Sunday night.
What day is it?
Sunday night. Here live on Pigs Radio, hanging out with Rachel Mintz. Live on the Pigsney stage. Let me ask you, is this one of the smallest stages you've ever been on, or one of the biggest? I mean, not even the biggest, because we are one of the smallest stages, but...
Size-wise?
There we go. Yeah, size-wise.
No, definitely not. I played some like small house parties in like tiny rooms, and there's no
shit.
stage, so that shit's fun as fuck.
Well, welcome to the Pig Stage. We are honored for you to be here to tear it up. We're excited.
Woo!
What's our first track?
I think it's Silly Wait. So here we go.
Oh, that's right. I gotta do my.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
Yeah.
You gotta help me out here.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
You gotta work?
Yeah, gotta work.
Come on, Mario.
Sorry.
I can see another string of mine, but if I flip up my face and fall and play anyway, if I seem to start to fall behind, maybe it's because I planned a secret getaway. I don't want to see a single sign, but I don't love it all what I discover anyway. Please lay me up upon my shrine and I'll wither away and call it a day. Silly wait, I'm terrified. You tell me I got to move. Oh, silly wait, just treat me right. You tell me I got to prove. Oh, silly wait, you get inside. You tell me I have nothing to lose. Oh, silly wait, you're right on time. You tell me I got to choose. Got to go. Stay. Tell me I'm not wasting all my time. Cause if I gotta wake up, you know I'll just fly away. When will we not all fall in line? Cause this monotony, it starts to rub off on me. I can see another single sign, but if I gotta wake up, I'll let the bricks fall on me. Can't think of another crazier time, but if I don't get out, I'll keep getting up on me. Silly wait, I'm terrified. You tell me I got to move. Oh, silly wait, just treat me right. You tell me I got to prove. Oh, silly wait, you get inside. You tell me I have nothing to lose. Oh, silly wait, you're right on time. You tell me I got to choose. Got to go. Stay. Go. Stay. Silly wait, I'm terrified. You tell me I got to move. Oh, silly wait, just treat me right. You tell me I got to prove. Oh, silly wait, you get inside. You tell me I have nothing to lose. Oh, silly wait, you're right on time. You tell me I got to choose. Got to? Silly wait, I'm terrified. You tell me I got to move. Oh, silly wait, just treat me right. You tell me I got to prove. Oh, silly wait, you get inside. You tell me I have nothing to lose. Oh, silly wait, you're right on time. You tell me I got to choose. Got to?
Where's my claps? Where's my claps on the sound effect thing?
Oh, that's right. Hold on. I gotta think of the... Wait, that's the wrong one. Right here.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you.
You can't see it, but Zack is clapping them cheeks for you right now. He's clapping the cheeks.
Can I grab that right there? Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Zack, you're doing an awesome job on that Zack cam, getting all the important shots.
Get my butt in there.
Get it, Zack. All right. Let's see. What's going to be our next track?
I think, is it Zoe?
Yes, that's what it is. Tell us a little bit about Zoe.
wrote this song a long time ago. Took a long time to finish. Zoe is a friend of mine, and she was kind of like, I had this like big sister sort of thing going with her. It's sort of like me lecturing my younger self, but also her in a way.
Ooh. Here you go, live on Pigs Radio.
Sorry, I just like snorted. I'm not used to like performing this way. Very casual.
So you so you're not for real. Keep it steady what you feel. Give yourself all the permission. And when you said it, just remember your conditions. And when you know it's not for real, hide your cards and make the deal. I don't really want to hear you say, no, I gave it all to you and let you go. Just save it all for once. You gave it all at once. Sweetheart, you lucky one. Yeah, you've had enough. John how's it working for you now? Your priorities straightened out. Did you ever find a savior? Do you hurt every day feeling like a failure? And if you know me well enough, then you know I'm full of shit. 'Cause I'm hurting just like you. And I gave it all to you and let you go. Just save it all for once. You gave it all at once. Sweetheart, you lucky one. Yeah, you've had enough. John She needed, 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 she wanted. She needed, 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 she loved it. She wanted, she needed, she wanted, she needed, she needed, she needed, she wanted, she needed, she needed, she needed, she needed, needed, just save it all for once. You gave it all at once. Sweet lies, you lucky one. Yeah, you've had enough. Charm life.
Just trying to catch that. Oh my God. Holy shit. Zach, are you feeling the energy in here? Because I'm feeling it.
I love that the fact that you use the whole stage. And you know, you're
It's
this
the
is a
presence.
full performance, you know, because we've had people who just stiffer than me at the whiskey, you know.
Yeah, Zach's a fucking
Yeah, it's fun to nobody's here with me, so gotta do it all alone.
Yeah, it's definitely different though, since we're in a studio and it's just It's just us.
Right.
You don't have the crowd to
Exactly.
feed off the energy. You make your own.
I'm trying. It's better with the crowd.
Yeah.
No offense.
Yeah.
You guys are great, but the energy's a lot easier to bring when you have a crowd, obviously.
I'll throw myself on stage right now.
Can I get some panties?
There
you go.
Yeah,
okay,
Zack.
we got a twerker over here. I don't know if you guys could see that.
No.
Holy shit.
on you, not on me.
These tracks are they're amazing here
Oh my
live
God,
on the
thank
Pig
you.
stage. Everyone's going crazy online. I just turned off all the
sweet.
shit.
Woo!
Here we go. We got let's see, Pass Go.
Yes.
There we go. Tell us a little bit about Pass Go.
What do you want to know? Like the lyrics, or how it's crafted, or?
What are you trying to tell me with Pass Go? Don't collect my $200.
No, I love. Yes, exactly. Can you make it past go? Yeah, it's. I mean, I don't write like too much about love and relationships all the time. I mean, I don't know. I like to keep it varied. You know what I mean? But this song is kind of like a breakup-ish song, I guess you could say, which is so cliche. But I'm very happy just with the overall of this song, as far as all the songs on my album. Yeah, I just like the sound and the vibe and just how it turned out. But yeah, I don't know, what else can I tell you. Took a long fucking time to make this song with many variations.
Then we need to hear it right now.
Okay, here we go.
Leave me here, why don't you lie? Keep me here, why don't you? Leave me here, why don't you lie? Keep me here, why don't you? Leave me here. to bide my time. Oh, to take what's rightly mine. Oh, did you think you'd see a sign? Oh, it was all you had in mind, in mind. Back to the comedy. Back to the comedy.
It's what we do here in Pigs. We bring the performance with the fucking comedy.
I love it.
I don't care what anyone says. I mean, you by yourself, I would go pay money just to see you perform.
Thank
Fuck
you.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
I don't think you need the band. I'm sure the band has like dynamic, but fuck, I'm captivated with what Zack is doing. The neon is working, the lights is going. We are all grooving in 80s and yeah, get it, Zack. Get it.
Thank you so much. I'm having fun.
That's what
Very
it's all
fun
about.
here.
All right, looks like we got 2 more tracks for tonight.
Yeah, so this next one is unreleased.
Oh shit, Pig exclusive.
Exclusive.
So this is one of the brand new ones.
Yes.
Have you played this one live anywhere?
I have not. No.
What's Zack? Did you hear that? Please.
First time.
It's gonna hurt, Zack, but it's gonna be good hurt. Never.
If he numbered him correctly, which, oh yeah, he did.
It was another day when you came out to play. It was here. I said, give me your phone. I want all your attention, dear. You cried into my arms and I told you it was okay. It was another day and we weren't the things we feared. Oh, 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 do you want to taste it? I know that you're wasted. If you really like it, tell me that you love it. All the times you're near me, all the times you kill me. I'm the one who loves it. Tell me, baby, clearly, do you really love me? Oh, oh. Do you really love me? Oh, oh. I step into the light, it's just so mighty bright, I can feel it. I come into my own and it feels like home, can you see it? I said it was a blast and I'll cherish the good that we had. You gave me the key and I understand what you meant. Oh, 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 do you want to taste it? I know that you're wasted. If you really like it, tell me that you love it. All the times you're near me, all the times you kill me. I'm the one who loves it. Tell me, baby, clearly, do you really love me? Oh, oh. Do you really love me? Oh, oh. Do you really love? Do you really love? Oh, baby, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you really love me? Do you really love me? Oh, oh. Do you really love me? Oh, oh. Do you really love me? Oh, oh. And do you really love me? Oh, oh. Do you really love me? Oh, oh. Do you really love me? Oh, oh. Oh, oh.
That's a chill, stony one. Right? It's kind of stony.
I like
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait to roll another joint and just jam out to
Hells
that
yeah.
track. Like, fuck.
Yeah, it's the vibey one for sure.
Dig that.
Thank you.
Thank you for number one sharing that for the first time ever here live with a live audience on the internet here at Pigs
I
Radio.
feel like such a rock star.
You're a rock star, rocking that shit. Good job, Zach, making that ass clap. That's what Zach does.
I did hear a clap.
Woo! She heard it, Zach.
Oh, yours, not mine.
Oh, yeah. Of course, Zach. All right, looks like we got one more to close out this night. Pie.
Yes. Pie.
Like mathematical pie?
No, like pie. Smash in your face pie.
Oh,
like cherry,
shit.
Like cherry pie.
Is that your favorite pie?
Not like a huge. I like pecan, chocolate pecan. That's just me.
You said chocolate?
Chocolate pecan and like key lime is pretty chill.
I've never heard of chocolate pecan pie.
Do you have pecan pie though?
No. What the
You
fuck?
never had pecan pie? What's
No.
wrong with you, dude?
I don't know. And I love pecans.
It's like a huge Thanksgiving thing, like dessert.
Zach, bring me some pecan
You can
pie.
buy it at the grocery store made, but it's not as good.
Oh, man. I need to try some of that fresh one.
Zach, have you had it?
Get it, Zach.
I'm not a fan of pecans.
Oh, really?
What?
That's why you're so silent.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Well, I'm also not on the.
Oh, yeah, we can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear him. Oh, okay.
It's all right. You keep talking.
He doesn't like pecans, is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. It's all good. We like them.
Yes, pie.
You're minus, you're soulless, you're demon, you know it, I let you show it. It's all on me, easy prey. I'm pie, cause I let you see it. You're so ready, I'm fucking up, so sucking up, just want you to go away and get off of me. You're shy, you're so shy. Whoa, you're shy, getting by. You're leaving, I blew it, you blew it. Too soon, I should've held it down a bit. You're missing everything, who wins? Cause I let you see it, you're over it, I lost my grip, I own the ship, should've held it down a bit. Well, I control this shit, you're shy, you're so shy. Whoa, you're shy, getting by.
God damn. I was not expecting that.
Neither was I.
Wow.
Thank you.
An amazing performance to end episode 485. Thank you so much. Rachel, make sure you look her up. You follow her. You buy the merch.
Please.
You love the music. Tell us once again, where do we go to follow you?
Everywhere. Instagram, YouTube, Apple Music, Rachel Mintz. Find me there. Say hi.
Come say hi, guys. And once again, do you have a residency? Where at?
Not a residency, but August 16th at Resident in Arts District. It's going to be a great night. All women lineup. Come check us out.
And on that note, Zack, thank you for being the camera guy live every Sunday night here. The longest running podcast in the PigzNiverse. Make sure you guys come back next Sunday, 9 p.m.-ish. I forgot who do we have, but it's going to be, it's locked in. We got a bunch of shit going on. So, you guys be safe now.
Bye. And now, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, yo, DJ, stop the music!
Countdown! 5, 4, 3, 2.